This is The Scene
on BBC Radio London with Aurie Styla.
This is The Scene.
Who don't love that song? Nah, I don't business. I think that song's amazing. I don't care where they're from. They're showing love to London. This is Aurie Styla on BBC Radio London. The Scene. I've got my next guest in the building, and I'm looking forward to this because not only are we going to talk to her, she's also going to perform in just a little bit. She's a singer and songwriter. What's going on, Modupe?
Hello, thank you for having me. Yes, you did.
There you go. I have a thing about saying people's names correctly because my name is not exactly your John, your James, or your Darren. Yeah. So I prefer to, you know what I'm saying? I prefer to get my names correct. You've also got a guest in the building, sir. What's your name, sir?
It's Sunil, but people call me Sunny.
Hello, Sunny, and hello, Modupe.
Hello.
All right, guys. So first things first, Modupe, am I right in saying singer-songwriter?
Yes, singer-songwriter.
Not only that, you've also been, because we spoke about this earlier on about social media and how people go from one level of celebrity to another. You were also a semi-finalist on Britain's Got Talent.
I was, yeah, quite a few years back now.
Well, I saw what age it is, so I'm going to guess 2 years back.
No.
I'm just bigging you up here. At age 18, she was a finalist on a semi-finalist on Britain's Got Talent. So I'm going to say 2 years back because you're 20 now. How about that?
I'll take that.
There you go.
I'll take 20.
I'm playing. Are we allowed to ask how many years back? We won't do the maths, I promise.
I know, I'm fine. I'm 26. I just turned 26 last
still
week.
Your baby, man. Behave yourself. Okay, so, I mean, Britain's Got Talent. I mean, semi-finalist.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was a really cool experience. Yeah. It was mad.
Now, with that, I mean, we'll dive into that in just a little bit. First things first. You've got a guitar in your hand, so I know you're a guitarist as well.
I am.
You have a soulful voice.
Yes.
And how long have you had this soulful voice for?
I've been singing as long as I can remember, to be honest. Probably, I think I wrote my first song when I was 7.
Oh, wow.
Like, I can remember distinctly writing a song called Shine.
Shine.
It wasn't very good, but
is it going to be
that's
at 7?
where it started.
Is it going to be? But it doesn't need to be good at 7.
My mum loved it,
somewhere.
so yeah.
And how long have you been playing guitar as well?
Also since about 7 years old. Yeah.
Nice. And I mean, this is without doing the maths. It's a long enough time.
Yeah, for sure.
And your love for music has continued to grow. Is there a point that you said, all right, this is where I want to take it, rather than just being a hobby, but more serious?
Yeah, probably around the age of sort of 15, 16. That's when, things kind of took off. I was signed when I was 15, actually, to a major label. So I had a massive taste and experience of the industry, and it just made me really hungry for more. So since then, I've kind of been pushing at it solo and just getting out there, gigging, performing as much as possible. And
interesting, something you do, which I think is amazing, and so many people that don't realise is how deep this is for a lot of people. You're actually somebody who, rather than just gigging, which you have done loads of, you also enjoy busking.
I do. I love it.
Why? Tell me. I mean, what makes you say, let's go out on the street and do it that way?
I'm a daredevil. I don't know. I thought to myself, why not? And sort of the first time I did it, the reaction I got from there, it was just it was a no-brainer. It's free promo, you put yourself out there for other opportunities. A lot of the gigs I've done over the last sort of 2 years have been directly from busking.
So it can, wow. I remember reading, actually, Ed Sheeran was a
yeah.
Well, I remember the times when he was busking. We used to do shows and stuff together. He would go from busking to coming to a show that we'd all be at, and then crashing at a friend's house.
Exactly.
And now look where he is, obviously.
Exactly. So in good company there.
There you go. It can definitely elevate your career in terms of what it takes is the right person to see you as well.
100%.
I always feel that when people see people busking, because we're so. It's like a rat race for a lot of us. We're so I need to get to work. Oh yeah, you're great. Yeah. But let me just carry on going. But for you, you've had many people that be in that zone and then still stop and go, hold on, let me just pay attention to this.
That's the best part.
It must feel amazing.
It feels amazing, absolutely amazing. When someone stops and they're like, you made my day, or, can you sing at my wedding, or there's been crazy requests, and it just kind of spurs me on to continue doing what I'm doing and just kind of know that I'm going in the right direction.
And also when they stick around for not just one song, but 2-3 songs.
Yeah, that happens. You've seen that. Yeah, it's crazy.
They just stay for a long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I go to Trafalgar Square most lunchtimes on my lunch break, and I go and check out other artists, and I've met so many people through it as well. Some, they give you ideas of other songs that you could cover or play around with. And think, I didn't think of that. And that's how I've made so many friends, musician friends. from that way as well, and met some really cool artists.
See, it's like it's a real network of that you grow because of the passion that you have for it, that people then connect because of their passion. Because if you're saying by busking, where you see somebody who is there because, I mean, it's not your Roundhouse, is it? But it's still a great place to just express the art form. And that's where I think a lot of people find, I'm a stand-up. So for me, you put me in a big arena or a theatre, that's great. But you find the gems when you go to, like, I don't know, Angel Comedy Club, which has got 90 people in there,
intimate
crammed
space,
right in your face, and you're standing there, and you literally, their feet is just about half a meter from your feet, because their foot is by the front of the stage and you're standing on it, and that's where you find some of the gems. And you don't do it because you want to get paid big money at that point. It's because you love the art form. So it's nice to see that crosses the board in terms of just different forms of entertainment. I said the Roundhouse. I mean, that's somewhere that you've performed in regularly. Roundhouse. I got here list. Roundhouse, Proud Camden.
Yeah, I got quite a few.
Mahiki, London Palladium.
Yeah, I was a resident artist at Roundhouse in 2018, and that just entailed like sort of Roundhouse taking you under their wing and just been really supportive in your journey as a musician. So I'd get gigs through them. They almost like acted like, you know, like extra management, I guess you could say, but just again like a support system. So I work still with Roundhouse quite a lot.
Nice.
And I did get the opportunity to like open for Sophie Ellis Bextor, which was amazing.
That's
and that
amazing.
was like the main stage at Roundhouse. So yeah, that was cool. That's cool.
That's big. Let's bring it to, I mentioned it earlier on, let's bring it to BGT now.
Yeah.
The infamous British Got Talent. First things first. Did you want to? Was it something you said I want to go and do?
No.
See, that's what I always.
No.
I always get that from people. I've been asked to do it, and I'm like, not yet. I'm all right for that.
Yeah.
Not yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do get that many people love to go onto those programs. But I find that a lot of artists, especially those who have their fingers in a lot of pies in terms of what they do. So, for example, you got busking and then also working at doing stuff at Roundhouse. But we're talking at 18. What made you say, you know what, I'll go and do it?
I kind of got contacted.
Yeah.
And yeah, it kind of went like that. At 18, I was quite obviously still really hungry from being in the band, the girl group I was in when I was signed at 15.
We're going to go back to that as well.
Yeah, we will. But yeah, I kind of just went with the first thing that came, to be honest, that came to me, that screamed opportunity. And I thought, you know, exposure and just get yourself out there, and just kind of got into it. And when I was in it, it was like really hard to see where I was at musically. And I don't think I was 100% the musician I was meant to be yet when I went on that show. So it was a bit premature basically for me to go on it.
And to still get to semi-finals
at that was
point.
Pretty cool, yeah. I didn't expect to get even that far, so.
Did you have to limit yourself and kind of do...
Yeah.
I'm asking these because I know this.
No.
Yeah,
you can't. You can't do everything you want to do. It doesn't really work like that. It's a show first and
it's
foremost.
the audience that you got to please.
Yeah.
And producers and things like that. There's a lot of, you know, stuff that happens behind the scenes, I think, when you watch one of those.
Is there anything that straight afterwards that, I mean, directly attributed to BGT was like, this is what it's put me on now?
There were some gigs and things. It was very like at the time, you know, at the time there was interviews and like magazine interviews and gigs and things, but nothing
and
huge.
Well.
Yeah, but that kind of came off the back of busking, to be honest. Yeah. If I'm being honest, like a lot of the things I've done.
That's the Gibson guitars, right?
Yeah, so that came through busking. Again, I did a competition, the Mayor of London Gigs competition, and that's in partnership with Founding Music. And I'm quite close to the director of music, Kate Jones, and she put me forward basically for a massive campaign with Gibson, and it's just shocking, really. It's crazy. It was so exciting.
The bus and there's a picture
yeah,
of
you go past the bus and your
like...
face is on it. What? So that they went round for like 6 months, and I was just like, I would stop every time I saw one. I'd just stop and be like,
Was there a part of you that was like, you look at it and then look at someone next to you?
Yeah, like, did they notice? Did they notice?
Definitely.
You recognise that person on the bus? Because that could, you might, if you look in my
I did
face.
it so many times. But things like that, you know, that's the kind of stuff like I want to be doing for sure. Like Gibson is an amazing guitar brand. I don't own one yet, but
hint.
soon, one day.
You don't know who you hit. You better be hinted to them, not me, because I know how expensive those guitars are.
There we go.
Yeah,
there we
You
go.
better do some more busking.
Yeah,
more busking.
Get some more change from that tunnel. That tunnel music, there you go. Not me, mate. I don't know about me looking at me for no Gibson guitar. Now they are pricey, but they're top quality. They are top spec.
So to be the face of a brand like that, obviously that's huge.
Well, surely they should have just given you one and said, "Look,
You got to hold a few.
I got to loan one. They loaned me one for like a week, so I got
Okay.
to do a few gigs with it and take some photos, I guess. And, you know,
Promo for them.
Yeah.
more promo for them.
yeah, got your Gibson guitar there," and everyone just say, like, literally just stopping through like halfway through. At like a song going, "Hey guys," and just holding the guitar. And I was like, "Hey everyone, I just wanted to say I really appreciate you all being here at this." Yeah. So you got an EP that's coming out called well, no, it's not come out.
It's
out
out,
now.
yeah, it is out.
Lioness.
Yes.
So break that down. What's the message behind? Well, the name firstly, and then
So
the whole EP.
the name Lioness is the lead title of the lead song on the EP. So it's like 4 songs. Lioness itself is it's just about finding your inner strength as a female, as a male, whoever. Like just being strong and finding that, you know, that strength when you're at a point in your life where things are kind of looking down. So I wrote that for myself, basically.
Did you need it to hear that?
I
as
needed
well?
to hear it. So yeah. So that's the song I'm going to be performing.
Lioness
as
is
well
the song you're going to
today.
perform. I tell you what, let's go into it. Let's get busy with this. We're going to have a live performance
Awesome.
from Modupe and also Sunny. Sunny, what instrument is you playing?
I'm on cajon.
You have to say it one more time for me.
Cajon.
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 Yeah, cajon.
Cajon.
Which is basically a percussive drum, but you sit on, which is great because I've just come on from home.
Box
and,
drum
It's
is
basically
more
box
known
drum.
as,
I've come
isn't
from
it?
home and there was no seats on the train, so I sat on it.
You sat on your...
I was alright. I was the most
That's the way it goes.
comfy person on the train.
That's fair enough.
Banging
Alright.
some bars out on the train.
So, Sunny, you've got a cajon on you.
Yeah.
You really got some cajons on you, Sunny.
I got some great cajons.
And Modupe, you've got your guitar there. Which is it's going to sound better than the Gibson today. I'll tell you that. For free.
Yes,
All right.
it is.
And the song you're performing is Lioness.
Lioness.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is BBC Radio London, The Scene. In front of me, I've got Modupe and Sunny. They're going to perform the track Lioness. So I'm going to leave it to you guys whenever you're ready.
Thank you. I think it's safe to say nothing ever goes the way we want it to, but the real challenge is, can we make it through? Come out on the top, whether they like it or not. Girl, you're stronger than you think. You've got that lioness roaring within. You got lioness, let her out. You got lioness, let her shout loud. Won't you stand up proud? 'Cause you're a lioness, let the mirror up. And you're a lioness, what you came in for. And you're gonna win, yeah. You got lioness within. No, 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 no. Lioness, lioness, lioness within. Lioness, lioness, and you're gonna win. Nothing ever stays the same. 'Cause people always playing games. They're trading love for temporary gain. Ooh, when the novelty's gone, what will remain? You got shout loud and then stand up proud. 'Cause your loudness lit the mirror, and your loudness what you came in for, and you're gonna win. You got lioness within. No, 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 no. Lioness, lioness, lioness within. Lioness, lioness, lioness within. You're stronger than you feel. You got lioness within. Ooh, ooh, you got lioness, lioness within. No, no, no. You got lioness, let it out. You got lioness, what you let it shout loud, yeah. And stand up proud, 'cause your lioness lit the mirror, and your lioness what you came in for, and you're gonna win. You got lioness within. No, 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 no. Lioness, lioness, lioness within. You got lioness within. Da 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 da. You got lioness, lioness within.
Yeah. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Lioness by Modupe, and on the cajon. Sunny. Aye, that was fantastic, guys.
Thank
that
you,
was
thank
brilliant.
you.
Where
Thank you
can
for having us?
Oh no, thank you for coming down. Where could people find your music and also follow you guys?
So you can find Lioness. The whole EP is on Spotify. It's on Apple. It's on everything, all streaming platforms. And you can follow me at Modupe Official, MODUPE Official, and that's Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Okay. What about you, Sunny, as well?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook, Sunil T Music. So yeah, I'm a guitarist actually, first and foremost.
Okay.
But I've been helping out Modupe for the last few years.
Yeah.
We met through for gigging, and we've helped out on guitar and bass and now cajon.
Nice.
Yeah, she's an amazing artist. I remember walking down Oxford Street a few years back. We were talking about this earlier actually, and literally I was like, I can hear Modupe. Where is she? And she was like, I can hear her. I was getting closer and closer. I was like, there she is, and she's banging some songs out. It was really cool.
That's nice, man.
Yeah.
Recognisable voice though. So as soon as you heard it, you're like, yeah, that's Modupe there. Nice. Thank
Stop
you.
and get a selfie.
That's fair enough. And now look, see,
Yeah.
from selfie to working together. I like that.
Boom.
Thank you guys for coming down.
Thank
Just
you very
sticking around
much.
for a little bit, aren't you, as well?
Yeah, we are. For sure.
Perfect.
Thank
Well,
you so much for having us.
Nah, it's all right, guys. It's all right. What we're going to do now, we are going to play another track. Going to bring my guests back in. We're going to talk topics. And if you don't know how we do it,